Hi kids, so today we are making a samp and beans with chicken. So I'm going to start off with the ingredients. We've got 1 large onion chopped, 6 chilies chopped, 2 large tomatoes chopped, 2 cloves of garlic chopped, 6 tablespoons of mixed masala, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of garum masala. We've got 1 tablespoon of ginger and garlic crushed. We've got 250 grams of mixed veg, a handful of thyme stems, 1.5 tablespoon of salt, 150 ml of cooking oil, 1 handful of dhania chopped. Then we've got 1 cup beans that has been boiled and ready to cook. We've also got 3 cups of samp, which has also been boiled, ready to cook, and 1.5 kilo of chicken. This is a whole chicken cut up in pieces. So just to give you some tips on cooking the samp and the beans. So what you want to do is first soak the samp for about 6 to 8 hours to soften it up. Then you put it to boil for about an hour. But remember to continuously stir it so that it doesn't stick. Also add to the water about 2 tablespoons of oil so that it helps in the separation. The beans, you also soak it for about 6 to 8 hours. Put it into a pressure cooker, 45 minutes. Should be done. Okay, so now that you guys got the ingredients, let's start cooking. Okay, so we've got the oil heating up for about 3 to 4 minutes here. The oil seems to be hot. Drop in the onion and the chili. Nice sizzle. So what you want to do is just let this braise for about 2 minutes or so. Give it a nice stir so it mixes nicely with the oil. Okay, so the onion has been cooking for about 2 minutes. So what you're going to do is drop in the tomato and garlic. Let this cook in for about 5 minutes till the tomatoes soften up, till it forms a paste. So let this cook for about 5 minutes. Remember to stir it every... Okay, the tomato has been cooking for about 4 minutes now. You can see it's nice and soft. Now you just drop in your mixed masala, give this a nice stir. Let it mix well. Okay, now this is mixed, and what you're going to do is drop in the chicken. Okay, just stir this up, let the spices all mix with the chicken. Okay, once it's mixed, let it cook for about 2 or 3 minutes so that the spices roast with the chicken. Remember to stir it after a minute or so. Okay, so the chicken has been roasting with the masala for about 2 minutes. It's caught on quite nicely. You can see by the color. So at this point, what you're going to do is add in 2 cups of water. Mix that up. Okay, you can add in the ginger and garlic at this point, and the salt. And give that a good stir in. Okay, so you let this cook for about 10 minutes or so, and then we check the water level, and then we need to add more water. Okay, so the curry has been cooking for 10 minutes now. So you can see the water level is starting to reduce. Just give it a stir. So at this point, what you want to do is add another 2 cups of water so that it covers the chicken. Let that cooking, and then you also want to add in the thyme. Just take the time and you just throw that in. Okay, give it a small mix. Okay, then you want this to cook for about another 20 minutes on a high heat, and then you continuously check the water level doesn't reduce below the chicken, and remember to give it a few stirs. Okay, so the curry has been cooking for 20 minutes. You can see the water level is still good. At this point, what we're going to do is just drop in the mixed veg. Turn the heat down to a medium heat, so that should be a 4 on the stove setting. Let this cook for about another 15 minutes. Remember to continuously check it, make sure the water level is still fine. Okay, so let this cook through for 15 minutes. Okay, so the curry has been cooking for 15 minutes. So now what we're going to do is add in the samp and the beans. So we just drop that in. And drop in the beans. Then what we do is give this a good stir. Let it mix. Okay, so that's mixed. So what you want to do now is add another 2 cups of water, or just enough to cover the samp. Okay, and then add half of the dhania. Let this here cook in. Okay, then you want this to cook for another 15 minutes on medium heat. Just make sure that the water is just above the samp. If it reduces, just add a little more. Okay, so it's been cooking for another 15 minutes on low heat. At this point, it is now ready for serving. So what you do is just add the remaining of the coriander, and you can serve.